Surcharged with Divine Love by Sukhmani Auntie. Chapter 20. Disciple. The relationship between a guru and a disciple is the most loving and most precious of all relationships. Most of the times, this relationship is carried over from many lifetimes. When a guru sees that his disciples are struggling to keep afloat in the seas of illusions and Maya, he takes a physical form to guide them back home. The word Bhagat has the following meaning. Bha meaning bhav or pyar, Ga meaning gyan or knowledge, and Ta for tyag or sacrifice. So primarily, a disciple must have love and respect for his guru, must be ready to accept the knowledge that his guru imparts on him, and should be ready to sacrifice for his guru to be called a disciple. Besides the above mentioned qualities, he must also be loyal, truthful, and obedient. He must have a clean heart and must have in him the desire to walk on the path that his guru has laid out for him. He must try to become a better human being by practicing in his daily life all that his guru teaches and has faith in his guru. Guruji, how do you choose your disciples? Is there a criteria? I asked. ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਦਾ ਬਰਤਨ ਖਰੀਦਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਠੋਕ ਵਜਾ ਕਰ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਿਤੇ ਕੱਚਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਸੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਠੋਕ ਵਜਾ ਕੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਸੱਲੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੀ ਭਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਬਣਾਉਂਦਾ ਹਾਂ. The way you test an earthen pot by knocking on it to check if it isn't weak. Similarly, I too check my Sangat thoroughly before I choose a disciple. How do you test us? I probed. ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਬੇਰੀ ਦਾ ਫਲ ਲਗਾਏ ਹੋਏ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬੇਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਹਿਲਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤਾਂ ਕੱਚੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਡਿੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਪਕਾਉਂਦਾ ਹਾਂ. ਪੱਕਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਨਿੰਬੂ ਵਾਂਗਣ ਨਿਚੋੜਦਾ ਹਾਂ. ਨਿਚੋੜਨ ਬਾਅਦ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹੀ ਇਸ ਟੈਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਸ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ. ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਦੀ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੀ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਛੋਟੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹਾਂ. The people who come to me are like a fruit in the tree. I first shake the tree. The ones who have to fall off and fall and the ones that remain, I prepare them to be ripened. After ripening, I squeeze them like one does a lemon. In spite of going through all this, the ones who still come to me are the ones who have passed the test. They are allowed to be my disciples, and I look after their every small need. Osho too describes it beautifully. With me, illusions are bound to be shattered. I am here to shatter all illusions. Yes, it'll irritate you. It'll annoy you. That's my way of functioning and working. I will sabotage you from your very roots. Unless you are totally destroyed as a mind, there is no hope for you. Guruji, a lot of people, including me, is going through so much of sorrow in spite of being under your care. Couldn't God find anyone other than me? I asked. ऐसा नहीं होंदा. मैं अगले पिछले कर्म सब बैलेंस कर रहा हाँ. दुख बहुत ज़रूरी होंदा है. दुख विच ही असली स्पिरिचुअल प्रोग्रेस होंदी है. जीवन आग विच तप के ही सोना निखारदा है. उसी तरह दुख विच रह के ही असली निखार आंदा है. It's not that God has no one to bother but you. I'm balancing your previous negative karma. Sorrow is very important. Just as gold must be cleaned in fire, so does a soul get purified. And more spiritual progress is made in sorrow than in happiness. I then understood that once you come under the guidance of a guru, once he accepts you as his disciple, a lot of your karmas can be burned by the guru if he so desires. But the slate is never wiped clean. We have to work out our own karmas, but with the guru's guidance, it becomes much easier for us to do so. A true disciple is one who further helps others to walk the path of realization. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਲਿਆਣ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਹਾਂ, ਲਿਆਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਫਲ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ. Meaning, not only the person who bring to me will be blessed, but you too will get a share of the blessing. Every disciple is trained by the Guru according to his ability and degree. This degree is only known to the true master. ਮੇਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੌਣ ਕਿਸ ਕਲਾਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ. ਇਹ ਮਹਾਪੁਰਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੀਕ੍ਰੇਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਟ੍ਰੀਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਡਿਗਰੀ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ. Meaning, only I know who is spiritually in which class. We Mahapurush never tell this is our secret. I treat everyone equally but love them according to their levels. The power of a pure disciple is such that if the Guru wishes, he too can help wash and elevate other souls on the road to God realization. You are all like inverted vessels. My blessing is like the rain that washes these vessels. With my blessings, one of you may become upright and start to fill up. When full to the brim, then that one upright vessel can take on the duty of washing the others, as quoted by Osho. A disciple may many times be reprimanded by his Guru. This may be to either test the disciple or for a greater good known only to the master. Always take it well without any negativity. Be sublime and never ever answer back. ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਡਾਂਟਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਕਲਿਆਣ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ. When I scold you, I am actually blessing you in a big way. Many times I have noticed that if Guruji shuns someone away, he is not doing it to you. He is in fact shunning away all your bad graha that are probably surrounding you at that moment. One can never understand a Guru, even if you live with him for 100 years. You will never completely understand him. He is too great for us mortals to understand. As Guruji often said, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੋਚ ਖਤਮ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੋਚ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. Where your thoughts end, mine start. Out of 1,000,000 disciples, if even one becomes pure and changes his life for the better, a Guru is very happy. One must surrender oneself completely to his Guru, and even after the Guru leaves his body, he should continue to live in the ways his Guru had taught him. This is a disciple's biggest test. When the master is not physically present to point out your mistakes, one does tend to falter. Those who remain true to their Guru and don't falter get immense help from their Guru and they progress very fast. The secret is to follow your master's every word. Disciple and Seva. If one is granted the opportunity to do Seva in a Guru's temple, he is indeed highly blessed. But remember, he is also under a test and thorough scrutiny of his Guru. During Seva, if another disciple is rude to you, do not react or be rude in return. This is the first test you will be subjected to. Let go of your ego and be polite. Even if the other disciple is being unreasonable, always remember your Guru is watching and he himself will do justice. It is not our job to get even or hold a grudge. Many times during Seva I have been subjected to such tests, and each time I was taught to remain low and stay humble. Guruji, why when I am just doing what you tell me to do are people so rude and not listen to your instructions? I asked Guruji. Sukhmani, ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਦੇ ਮੰਦਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਧੱਕੇ ਵੀ ਕਰਮਾਂ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਨ. मूर्खों के हम दास, तेरे ग्रह ओ ले जानते हैं. Meaning, in a Guru's temple, if someone treats you badly or is rude to you, consider it is a blessing in disguise, as they are taking your bad karmas. Remain humble. By choosing to do seva in a temple, one does not gain a status or higher position, but in fact one himself opts to be a servant of not just the Guru, but also his Sangat. There is no hierarchy in the Sangat. It is a tough test to pass. If a disciple does seva to gain importance or an edge over the others, then his very purpose of doing seva is defeated. If in one's ego you hurt the feelings of another disciple, do know this for a fact: you have failed miserably. You have not only lost the fruits of all the good you have done in your past, but have further taken on the bad karmas of the one you have hurt. Seva must be done with the right intentions. Do seva to rid yourself of your bad karmas, to seek forgiveness for your sins, and for the true love of your Guru and his Sangat. You cannot fool your Guru. The faith of the disciple must always be securely grounded on his experience of the divinity of the Master. He must not be like a straw carried anywhere by the slightest breeze. He should be like a rock which remains unmoved in the severest of storms. Meher Baba.